Saranai and welcome to Gateway Bhakti Gee 2021. 2065 years after the Buddha's dispensation, we celebrate yet another Vesak Bathi Day.
Bathi Day has a significance in the Buddhist calendar, as it marks the day Prince Siddhartha was born, the ascetic Gautama attained enlightenment, and the Buddha attained Parinibbana. Today you will listen to songs about the Buddha's life and joyous chants about the great events that happened that day.
On a journey towards Kimbulwatpura, which was Queen Mahamaya's father's kingdom, Prince Siddhartha was given birth to at Lumbini Park on a Vesak full moon Bathi Day. The athletic and studious young prince, at the age of 16, married Princess Yashodhara, who was his cousin.
They gave birth to Prince Rahul, and by that time, Prince Siddhartha had realized the hardships of a human life. He realized the sufferings that went on outside the palace grounds, from which he had been sheltered from his whole life.
Having understood this uncertainty, Prince Siddhartha left the palace 7 days after Prince Rahula was born. He searched far and wide for the truth for more than 6 years and finally understood the middle path, or Arashtanga Marga, which led him to enlightenment on a Vesak full moon Bathi Day.
Afterwards, the Buddha spent 45 years creating a sasana and thereby helping the world to find the truth. The Buddha attained Parinibbana at the age of 80 in Kusinara on a Vesak full moon Bathi Day.
These events, known as the themagula, will be depicted by the Bhakti Gee, which will be witnessed today.
Thank you, and may the noble triple gem bless you all.
Upon the child's form were the signs of lordship, which marked him master over men and gods, and wondrous things foretold divining sages. He would leave home and wander lonely forth to find the path that leads unto salvation for men and gods and for all living kind. That was an extract from a poem written by Christina Alpers about the journey of the birth, enlightenment, and death of Lord Buddha. Buddhism began more than 2,600 years ago with a young prince called Siddhartha. He was born to King Suddhodana and Queen Mahamaya Devi. Even before his birth, his story is one that foretold of his ability to change the world. According to legend, one night the queen dreamt of a white elephant with 6 white tusks who offered the queen a lotus flower and then entered the side of her body. When sages were asked to interpret the dream, they predicted the queen would give birth to a son who was destined to become either a great ruler or a holy man. One day, they said, he would either conquer the world or become an enlightened being, the Buddha. He was born not in the royal palace, but in the Lumbini orchard of sal trees. 7 days later, his mother died. 29 years later, the prince would make a journey that would lead to enlightenment and then share with the world teachings that will continue for the next 2,000 years. And it was on the day of the full moon in the month of Vesak that he was born to make this journey.
Now Enlightenment. Upon deciding that he had to leave his royal responsibilities and his family in order to realize enlightenment, Siddhartha Gautama left the palace secretly and set off alone into the forest. Over the next 6 years, he met many talented meditation teachers and mastered their techniques. Always he found that they showed him mind's potential, but not mind itself. Finally, at a place called Bodh Gaya, the future Buddha decided to remain in meditation until he knew mind's true nature and could benefit all beings. After spending 6 days and nights cutting through mind's most subtle obstacles, he reached enlightenment on the full moon morning of May. He felt glorified with the conquest gained for all, enlightened by a light that was more intense and powerful than the sunlight of that day. Then he arose, radiant, rejoicing and strong, from beneath the tree, lifted his voice high and spoke the following words, which became immortal in all times to come and in all the worlds. The Buddha said, quote, "Through many houses of samsara's births, I have been seeking to find out the builder of this house, but have not succeeded. The birth again and again has been very painful. But now you, the builder of this house, I know you. You will never be able to build again these walls of pain for me, nor you will be able to raise the roof trees of deceits. Nor place fresh beams on the roof. Your house fashioned by false beliefs is broken and the horizontal pole is split. I hereby pass safely, attaining deliverance." Unquote. At the moment of full realization, all veils of mixed feelings and stiff ideas dissolved, and Buddha experienced the all-encompassing here and now. All separation in time and space disappeared. Past, present and future, near and far, melted into one radiant state of intuitive bliss. He became timeless, all-pervading awareness. Through every cell in his body, he knew and was everything. And thus he became Buddha, the awakened one, on a Vesak full moon Poe day. He had gained the most supreme wisdom and understood things as they truly are. Buddha's enlightenment brought answers to all. Mankind was able to understand the cycle of rebirth called samsara, the domain of suffering, and the path to the ultimate goal, the escape from that suffering, and he compassionately revealed that path to the world.
Lakkhana Siddhita Punna Anand. I'm now 80 years old and very tired. This old body is like a rickety cart held together with string. Like all things, it is impermanent. My life is reaching its end.
This is too much to bear. I'm still only a beginner. My teacher, who is kindness itself, is about to leave us.
Do not weep, Anand. Have I not often told you that we must all part with our loved ones? You have always been kind to me and have looked after me all these years. Your efforts will bear fruit. Maintain your practice and you too will gain enlightenment. These are my final words. All things are impermanent. With mindfulness strive on.
Kusalasa upasampara Sachita pariyo napanam etam undana Sanamu.
From the Dhammapada. Not to do evil, to cultivate good. Purify one's mind. This is all the Buddha's noble teachings.
ගේට්වේ ජාත්‍යන්තර පාසලේ දුවා දරුවන් ආචාර්ය මණ්ඩලය හා එකතුව අධ්‍යක්ෂක මණ්ඩලයේ මග පෙන්වීමෙන් මේ ඔබ වෙත ගෙන ආ බැතිගේ ගුණ පෙළහර සිදුහත් කුමාරෝත්පත්තියක් සිදුහත් බෝසතාණන් වහන්සේගේ බුද්ධත්වයට පැමිණීම අප මහා තිලෝගුරු බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේගේ පරිනිර්වාණයක් සිහිපත් කරමිනි. එමෙන්ම අද මේ කර්තව්‍යයේදී අප හා අත්බැඳගත් පාර්ශ්ව ගණනාවකටම පින් අනුමෝදන් කිරීමට මම මේ අවස්ථාවක් කරගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම සියලු ලෝවැසි සතන්ට මේ දුක්ඛම් කටළු නිවී යන අනන්ත වූ බුදුගුණ බලයෙන් සියලු ලෝවැසි සත්‍යයන්ම සුවපත් වෙත්වා, දුක් වෙත්වා, නිරෝගී වෙත්වා. ගේට්වේ ජාත්‍යන්තර පාසල වෙනුවෙන් ඔබ සැමටම සුවබර වෙසක් මංගල්‍යයක් වේවා.